Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kosi and this video is a tour of my 700 square feet apartment in Toronto, Canada. I've been living here for about 2 months now and I've been meaning to film a tour, but life, 9 to 5 and just general things and procrastination. But today is the day, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you is my entryway. When you walk into my apartment, that's the first thing that you see. On one side is a secondary closet and on the other side is a gallery wall. I have certain house items put into different baskets and they are labeled, so I already know what's in what without having to dig through them. And for the clothing, here are primarily my pants and my jackets and any heavier clothing that I have. And at the bottom, I have my luggage and a few other household items like my tissue paper and my paper towels. This is where I stock them. For the gallery wall, I have a video on my Instagram of where I set this gallery wall up and where I bought all my arts and my prints from. So if you're interested, you can go to my Instagram and check it out. It's the same name as my YouTube, The August Visitor. I also have this painting. I've had this for a very long time, actually. It's a painting of Wellington, New Zealand, one of my favorite cities in the world. So that is also hung up here, just in my entryway. There are 3 things I hate in a bathroom, and I have all 3 in this bathroom. Number 1 is the bathtub. Number 2, shower curtains. Number 3, an overhead shower. Why do I hate bathtubs? I don't know. I have searched deep within me and I still don't know what the answer is. But I just do. Shower curtains, I think they are self-explanatory. I don't want anything touching me when I am trying to shower. It's just disgusting. For the overhead shower, I don't want water to touch my hair every time I take a shower. And I honestly don't believe in shower caps. It's not something that I subscribe to. I've solved the problem of the overhead shower by swapping it for this handheld one that I got on Amazon, and I also got this hook separately from Amazon so that the shower would not have to be up there all the time. But unfortunately, I can't change the bathtub because this is a rental, so I'm stuck with it. The shower curtain, I found a shower door that I could put in here and it was renter friendly, but that would cost me around $700 to $800, and for that price I don't think a shower curtain has ever hurt anybody. Over my toilet, I have this painting that I did myself. There's a video on my Instagram of me doing it, so if you want to check that out, it's also there. And here is my vanity. I have most of the things I use daily on these clear containers, and under my sink I use as storage for other items. Particularly my makeup is in this bowl so that whenever I want to do my makeup I just put it up here. Once I'm done, I take it and I put it back into these clear trays. So I've used them to organize under my sink. I got this from Amazon and I will link it to this video. Between my sink and my toilet, I have a little bin and my toilet brush and plunger that I got from Simple Human. I will also link that in this video. On the wall right here, I've put these hooks in so that I can hold my hand towel, my silk scarf, and some hair tools. One of the things I really like about this bathroom is that the light switches and the ventilator switches are on different switches. So I can put the light on without putting the ventilator on, which is something I really appreciate and I didn't have at my previous apartment. Hello, bye. Up next is my kitchen. Because my house is open concept, everything just flows into the next place. It's a very small kitchen, but it serves its purpose for cooking. I have this painting on the wall, and I have this little dry food section in a shelf, also from Amazon, which I would link. On here, I have my juicer, I have my bread station, and some fruits, onions, and some canned goods. One of the things that sold me on this apartment was the kitchen island. If you've ever used a kitchen that doesn't have an island, you would understand what I mean. It's really, really useful. And right beside it, I have my bin for biodegradable and recycling. On this side, I have a small freezer that I bought from Walmart. I do have a freezer that comes with my apartment, but the freezer compartment is so tiny. I have one of those inbuilt fridge freezer compartments, and I needed some place to put my fridge magnets. So I bought magnet panels from Amazon, and I put my magnets on top of that. This is my grocery list, so whenever I run out of something, I put it up here. So at the moment, I need to go to No Frills and buy rosemary and cotton bud, and I need rice from Loblaws. Even though my kitchen is very small, I have a decent storage, and I supplement where Up next is my living room. Most of the furniture in here I already owned prior to moving into this apartment, so it was bought for a much bigger place, and I just had to squeeze it in. My living room also doubles as my office space. I have my office desk in this corner. On the left, I have my personal laptop and my personal monitor. And on the right, I have my work laptop and my work monitor. On the wall, I have my degrees and a little bit of art. I have a video on my Instagram where I put this up, so you can check that out if you want. On the wall above my couch, I have these 3 paintings. I had them from my previous apartment. Over my TV, I have a few family portraits and an art print. The next room is my bedroom. When I was viewing this apartment, I was convinced that this room would not fit a queen bed because it's so tiny. And my realtor was like, it's going to fit. And I said, it's not going to fit. I was pleasantly surprised that it did indeed fit a queen bed. I have this red couch from my previous apartment. There's no other space for me to put it in, so I just squeezed it into this corner. And I'm currently using it as the chair where all my clothes go before I sort them out. Apologies for the rumpled sheets. I haven't gotten to that stage in my life where I iron my sheets. One day maybe, but today is not the day. My nightstand is pretty practical, very functional. I have an air purifier, a humidifier, and a bedside table lamp, and a cup for drinking water at night because I'm old. The primary closet is quite similar to the secondary one in the entryway. And here I have bags and all these boxes for keeping sheets and other things. All right, that was the whole apartment. Inside my bathroom, there is another tiny room in there that holds my washer and dryer and cleaning equipment, but I don't think you want to see that. Moving is very expensive. You have to buy quite a bit of things to get yourself settled. So one of the ways that I found to make that more cost effective for me is to thrift. and buy things secondhand. And I do practice what I preach. So I'm going to go around and show you the things that I bought secondhand or thrifted. This frame was thrifted. This office desk was thrifted. Side table was thrifted. TV stand also thrifted. This bar stool was thrifted. There are 2 of them. This entryway table, this mirror is thrifted. Bedside table, thrifted. IKEA couch in my bedroom, thrifted. Shoe rack, thrifted. Dresser, thrifted. These flower pots, thrifted. These flower pots, thrifted. So yeah, you can thrift most of your furniture and quite a bit of your electronics from thrift stores and from Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Thank you for coming to the tour of my tiny, tiny Toronto apartment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.